In this video, you'll learn all about different ways that you can pay for college.
Hey there, it's More, and I know that you're excited about going to college, but don't forget the most important thing is you have to figure out how to pay for college. And paying for college is probably going to be one of the second biggest things that you have to pay for in your life besides, eventually buying a house. So I'm going to discuss some ways that you can pay for college. The first way that you can pay for college is that you have to fill out the FAFSA form. And it's not only you filling out the form, but your parents have to also. You can apply for loans. There are private as well as federally funded loans. You can also apply for grants, scholarships. You can, of course, use your savings, use gifts from family members, from other friends, and you can, of course, get a job. In order to get financial aid, you're going to have to complete the FAFSA form. And it's not only you that's going to complete the form, but your parents. So you will have to have an ID for the FAFSA form as well as your parents. And you will also have to have your tax forms for the year prior. So for this 2018-19 school year that's coming up, the application season has already opened in October. So the earlier that you apply for financial aid, the more likely that you are going to get some kind of financial aid. So you want to complete that as soon as possible so that a financial aid package can be created to wherever you apply. And on that FAFSA application, you can list up to 10 schools that you think you're going to apply to so that they can create financial aid packages for you. As part of your financial aid package from the college or university that you might be attending, there could be something called work study. And so what that means is that there's allotment of money. Say, for example, there's $3,000 that's allotted to you in financial aid via work study. So you would go work a job on campus. And once that $3,000 is exhausted, then your work study is up. So basically it's an amount of money, like say whatever is put aside, $3,000 or whatever, so that you can work, towards it. And that's basically you work to get that money, and that is the work study money. Another way to pay for college is to actually save money ahead of time. Maybe there is a fund that you can create, and your parents or anyone who wants to give gifts, they go ahead and contribute to your college fund so that you can pay for college. So maybe in lieu of gifts, you have people give you money. Maybe your grandparents give a certain amount every single month. That could be another way. Some people do the GoFundMe. That's another way. So basically your savings or a GoFundMe, or basically your personal campaign page to raise money for college. So again, plain old saving money or getting gifts from people is a way that you can pay for your college. Obtaining grants or scholarships is another way that you can pay for college. Grants and scholarships are something that you do not have to pay back to whoever is giving the grants or the scholarships to you. However, they might require that you turn in some kind of paperwork or some kind of evidence that you're doing well in school, like your transcript, or even writing a story or coming to talk to their organization about the scholarship or grant that they gave you. So once again, scholarships and grants are a great way to go. They might have the string attached to it that you have to go speak, prove that you're doing well, but I don't really think that's that much to do for some free money, right? So you want to make sure that you go ahead and apply for plenty of scholarships and grants. You can look at different websites, go to different organizations that your parents are part of, or maybe you are a part of, or any groups that you are part of. Try to exhaust everything that you can. Think of any and everything that you can. Maybe you use a certain toothpaste and you've been using it all of your life. Go ahead and write to the company to see if they have some kind of scholarship available. If you are maybe you're part of the Boy Scouts or the Girl Scouts or the Model United Nations, go ahead and write to them or ask them, do they have a scholarship? You never know. Let those people tell you no. Go ahead and apply. early. A lot of scholarships, they don't have, or the ones that a lot of people don't know about, don't have that many people apply for it. So you're probably likely to get the scholarship. That's how I got a lot of mine. Not that too many people applied for it. I guess they just didn't really want to write an essay or go do a speech. But hey, I was willing to do it. Another way to pay for college is by obtaining loans. And those loans can be federally funded or they could be private loans. The federally funded loans usually have a lower interest rate than private loans. And there's also something that's called the Parent Plus loan, which is based on your parents' credit that they can take out to help you pay for college. Another way that you can pay for college is by utilizing the skills that you have to make money. So maybe you know how to do people's hair, so you could do people's hair in your dorm or in your neighborhood. Maybe you know how to cut hair. Maybe you can, another way is that you can do online jobs so that you can work, on your computer in your dorm room. Maybe you can be a campus ambassador or a recruiter for some kind of organization or companies. You definitely want to utilize the skills that you have so that you can get money, or also you could get more flexible jobs that possibly you could work on the weekend or while you're not in class. Maybe you could work in restaurants as a bartender. Maybe if you're not old enough for that, a waiter, a waitress, bus boy, bus girl, so that you can also get tips. But just be creative and think about ways that you can make money. Maybe you are good at social media. You can manage different companies' social media. Maybe you have your own YouTube channel and you could get money like that for your college. So just think about creative ways, and if there is a will, you can make it happen. I want you to understand that if there is a will, there is a way. So if you really want this college degree, you can get it, but you have to be creative and you have to work hard for it. You might not necessarily get all of the money that you want and need in your freshman year, but if you work hard, people might be able to see you. Professors will actually speak about you to different committees, and you will most likely get a scholarship. And just because people give you scholarships or you've earned scholarships, understand that there's may be some strings attached to it. So for example, if you go into a program where you get your basically your tuition paid and your room and board paid for all 4 years, but you have to do 4 years of service. Maybe you have to teach or you have to go serve in another country. There are ways to pay for college. The question is, how bad do you want it? And you have to also understand, if your parents don't make that much money, that can also be good for you in a sense, especially if you apply to the college and get in. So for example, at some Ivy League schools, I think especially for like Stanford, if you apply and your family makes $60,000, if you apply and you get in, that's automatically they'll give you some money and pay for your tuition. At other Ivy Leagues, if your parents make under a certain amount of money, again, if you get in, you're guaranteed a full ride to the school. So if this is something that you really want to do, don't think that you can't do it because you don't have all of the money. But just work hard and you can get it.
Thanks for watching our video. If you liked it, please give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. If you have any videos that you want us to make, please let us know in the comments below. Thank you.